and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so we're close to hitting 100k and I have not made the Rida Point of View for the longest time. We are back again with a new episode of the Rida Point of View. If you are somebody who's trying to move on from a breakup, here are a few things that I do which helps me and few of my friends as well. I think we all know when it comes to giving advices, we all give them a lot, but when it comes to applying them, we just do not do it. So let's consider you have a friend and that person is dating a red flag. You can see those red flags very clearly because you're the third perspective. I know how much this person deserves to be loved and treated, and you will let them know that you deserve better, this is not the person. But when it comes to you and your relationships, you practically don't see that person in the third perspective, and you tend to give more chances, forgive, forget, as well as just stay in this whole delusional world of I can fix them. What I usually do: 1, change their contact name to whatever the reason it is that you broke up for. He cheated on you, change it to a cheater. Emotionally drained you, drained me emotionally. Was a total bitch, was a total bitch. To whatever it is that will remind you that when you're going back to text or call this person, that this is the reason that you broke up, or when they try to reach out to you that, okay, this is the call that I should not be picking up or not engaging. Always remember, whatever they did, if you did the same thing, would they give you another chance? No way in world would they do that. So please stick to your decision. Whatever it is, the reason you had in the beginning, the problems that you ignored and thought that, oh, I'm blinded, I'm in love, will be the same reason that you'll eventually break up. But after a long period of time, while you're completely attached to this person and then you just can't live without them, but that person made me feel a specific way, that specificity needs to remain constant. It is by putting in efforts both sides and constantly showing and having a love language. But that specific moment or the way they made you feel only lasted for a certain duration of time and it changed. You're just waiting for that specific moment to happen again. It is never coming back. It will never happen. You're just living in a delusional world where you think that, oh, that person exists. Because if that person wanted to exist for you, they would constantly make an effort. Block them, for the love of God. Block them from everywhere. WhatsApp, Instagram, email, GPay, PhonePay, whatever it is that they can reach out to you. Block them from there. But they will reach out to you every time they feel like, okay, you know what, I know that this person is going to give me attention and will come back to me running if I just drop a text or let them know that, oh, okay, hi. But trust me, even you giving them a chance or going back to them will not stop the constant repetition of everything that was happening. So just wasting your time. And one of the ways that I usually follow is like a task. Have like a little calendar. Every passing day, have a cross mark as to it's been 5 days that I did not call it unblock, or it's been 10 days that I did not unblock. It's been 20. Let me keep it up to 30 days. I can do this for myself. Breakups are hard and there are ways that you can cope up with it. And one of them is giving yourself a task as to you can do this. You have so much of self-control as well as self-respect that you would not go back to something that has hurt you so much. You unblocking them does not automatically change what they've done or how they're gonna treat you after. Just giving you a reminder. If you have opened your notepad, a book, or have written somewhere as to what they did, oh my God, that is your cue to break up with that person. If you have to write down things of that sort, they have not treated you well. You usually tend to look at all the good things that they have done and hope that that's the person that you are or fell in love with, and ignore all the bad things that has happened. Make a list of all the bad things so that you constantly keep checking on it and know for a fact that these are the reasons I broke up and why I think I should not settle for it and why I deserve something better. Because good things, you will anyways have it. You'll be like, yeah, this is what happened, but he smiled at me that day. Yeah, this is what he did, but he said I looked nice that day, that one day. Yes, he cheated on me, but he said that I was the love of his life. We just become extremely dumb when it comes to this. So have a list of things as to what are the incidents that made you feel miserable, the places where they could have done better, a lot of other things, so that you can constantly go back to know that this is how I was treated the entire relationship and why I don't deserve to go back or give this person another chance. It is going to be hard. really hard. So have people that you can speak to, go out, meet your friends, let them know. It's very important that you have people and talk to them. Let your friends know that this is what has happened, that you need help, or let them know your emotions. Usually what we do is we bottle up all our emotions and we're angry and we're mad and we want that person to know. They do not care. Trust me, they do not care. So you unblocking them, going back to them, screaming and shouting and writing big messages will not change anything. You're just wasting your time and energy. Rather, let somebody close to you know how you feel, talk it out, have conversations, do things that will divert your mind. You have to know that you kind of had a space with that person in your life and you have to get adjusted to not having that person. Know your self-worth. You just can't go like, but what if this is the person? It is so hard to find other people. Do you want to stay in something where you feel disrespected, not loved, and constantly thinking that this person might change for the rest of your life just because you're scared that you will not find anybody else? Get out of it. Know your self-worth. Know that you are supposed to be respected, treated a certain way. It is okay to have standards. It is okay to stick to that, and it is okay to know that there are people who will be there. Maybe not right now, but eventually. Or maybe you've gotten already, but know for a fact that you settling for anything less and thinking that it'll change will not lead you anywhere. You're just gonna have a terrible and miserable relationship. It's basically holding a rose which has thorns in your hand and it's poking you from everywhere, but you're like, what if this is the only beautiful rose? It's okay that it has thorns, but I'll just take it because it's the only beautiful rose. No, there are very pretty roses with 0 thorns on it as well. Remember and remind the bad bitch that you are. Go back to that era. Be that girl. This is where you work on your self-love. Put your energy on yourself, the amount of time and efforts that you put on them. Shop for yourself, treat yourself. Eat food that you like, be healthy, get yourself a little gift here and there, get your self-love back on track to know that you are the one who's going to be there for you no matter what. Give yourself some space and time. Time is one of the things that will heal everything. Get rid of everything that's going to remind you of that person. It will take some time, but you need to kind of work on it and come up with a strategy that works best for you. Eat well, stay active, know that you are the one living this life. The heartbreaks are gonna come and go. It's basically character development, but you're not going to go back to something that's gonna break you, push you to be someone that you're not. Know that it has come to an end. You've gotten a closure, you've not gotten a closure, they did not say anything, they said something, all of that does not matter, but you need to know that it has come to an end, and opening it 50 times won't change the book. It's the same book over and over again. No matter how many times you go back to that same page, you will have the same story and it's just gonna keep hurting you. A task where you put your head and mind and everything to know that it's you who wants things normalized and back. They really don't, because if at all, and problems happen in all relationships, if they really wanted things to work out, you guys could come together, communicate and work on it for good. And if it's not happening and you're just constantly thinking that there'll be one day that will magically come where everything's gonna be nice and I'm gonna get a fairy tale ending, you're wrong. So get out of that delusion and you got this. Really hope you're walking out of toxic relationships and finding happiness within yourself. Once you're in love with yourself, you will not settle for anything or anybody who's going to treat you even slightly average because of the way you treat yourself. I hope this has helped you in some way. Until next time, sayonara. This is me, Rida Point, signing off. I love you.